Hello, I'm a Refashionista Sheri, and today is, I think, day 27 of my 30 Days of Refashions. And today we're going to do something that I've actually not really done before, one part of it, and I'm hoping it's going to work, and that is patching a rip in a pair of shoes. Have you ever done this? I'm not talking like putting shoe goo on the bottom, which I have done, or putting, just decorative patches on, which is another thing coming up. I mean, actually fixing a rip with a patch like you would if you had like a rip here, you put a patch on it, or like this kind of a patch. We're going to do that today. And fingers crossed it's going to be successful. So you know what? Grab your shoes, grab your stash of iron-on patches, and let's get making. For this quick and easy shoe mending project, all you need is your shoe that has a little tear in it, like this one here, and your wonderful stash of iron-on patches. Of course, I get it. Not everybody's going to have, a file folder full of iron-on patches like I do. But again, you can use just about anything that you have around the house. And if you feel like doing some hand stitching, you could even just stitch on a little applique from a garment that you're not wearing anymore. And if you're not sure about hand stitching, as always, take a peek at my Sewing, Mending, and More Masterclass. Link will be down below. So I've gone through my patches, and I think this little cute zipper one is going to be just about perfect. Look at that. And it even is going to match my shoes. So let's go get it on. So because these shoes are fabric, luckily I can use an iron-on patch to mend this tear here. And I'm just going to do exactly the same method that I do when I use any iron-on patches for any type of fabric. And going to line it up where it needs to be. Then put my patching, ironing, protecting little towel that I've been using for literal years over top of it. Because this is a shoe, it is definitely not going to be super easy, nor is it going to be flat. So we're just going to use the tip of the iron and just iron it and iron it and iron it until it is stuck on. This video is sponsored by you and the word of the video. So type it in a comment down below and let's trick that algorithm into sending this out to more people so everyone can start using what they have to make what they want. And the word of this video is Soul Saver. And my little rip that was there is perfectly covered. It is not coming up anywhere, but if you decide you don't want to iron it on, you can simply stick it on with all-purpose glue or, hand sew it if you feel better about doing it that way. But I think for mine, this is going to last for quite a long time. And if it starts coming up on the edges, I'm just going to add some glue to it. And now I think we can go and style it up. Got a pair of groovy thrifted boots, but they're just too plain for your taste? Hey, I've got a great idea. Why not liven them up with my fab no-sew tutorial? For this super fast no-sew project, you'll need your groovy thrifted boots, a couple of patches, and some sturdy all-purpose glue. So your first step is to simply decide where you want to put the patches on your boots. I'm going to go ahead and stick mine right here on the heel of the boot because it's very hard and sturdy and it's not going to bend a lot, so the patches will not be seeing a lot of wear and tear back here. Now, even though these patches are already sticky on the back, I'm going to go ahead and apply some more glue, making sure I get all around the edges and the corners just to make it extra sturdy. And then I'm going to stick it in place. And again, I seriously can't believe that actually worked. I mean, of course it worked gluing the patches on just for decorative effect, but I cannot believe I actually successfully ironed patches onto a shoe that had a rip in it. Time will tell how long it's going to stay, but I have, of course, walked up and down my stairs there and gone outside in them. And so far, it's lasting. But as I said, if it's not going to stick around for a very long time, I'm just going to glue it or maybe stitch it. But I just saved a pair of shoes, right? Otherwise, I wouldn't have worn those shoes because you could see my sock through that hole. And now you can't. So success, total success. If you want to have even more success with using what you have to make what you want, I highly suggest subscribing and then popping over to refashionistasherry.com and joining my wardrobe revolution. And until tomorrow, stay safe, stay well, and I'll catch ya on the zigzag.
This is Confessions of a Refashionista.